Hey everyone, it's been quite some time. I made a post on Instagram with a little bit about what's going on. I am currently infected with a parasite, malarial-like disease, Lyme-related disease called Babesiosis. Don't even know how to pronounce it. It's a rare tick-borne disease caused by a parasite that infects and destroys red blood cells. It's somewhat similar to Lyme, but it's also very different. The past year, I've been going to doctors and trying to figure out what is going on with me. Last year in January, I started going to the doctor for my foot. I was having extreme pain in my toe, didn't know why. Muscle atrophy, left big toe became partially paralyzed, extreme pain. And my foot looked like concave. Doctors could not figure out what was going on. I got nerve testing, everything was normal. I got tons of MRIs and scans and all of these things, and they still could not figure out what was going on. I went on tour, obviously, in March and April and May, and did a lot of Pride stuff in June and held it together even though I was in a lot of pain and exhausted all of the time. Luckily, in August, when I got married, I was feeling pretty good, and I was able to do our dance and walk down the aisle and do all of those amazing things, and it was just a really great time filled with a lot of love and adrenaline. We went on our honeymoon and I was doing great. The first week of October, when we had come back, I began to get really sick. I still had some shows. One show had to get canceled because I was so sick. I did a few more shows and was able to do them, but only if I would rest for a long time, like for a week before I played them, or else I wasn't able to play. Since October, the beginning of October, I've been having a lot of symptoms and going to doctors, not understanding what was going on. Doctors kept saying, oh, you just have fibromyalgia. Oh, it's probably just like your autoimmune disease flaring up, which yes, this does make my autoimmune disease flare up. No one was really getting to the root of the problem. But one of my friends suggested that I take the IgNX test, which is very expensive and not covered by insurance, which sucks. But I took that test and turns out, yes, I got bit by a tick at some point. I don't remember because the tick is as small as a poppy seed. I don't know when it happened. My test came back positive for babesiosis, and I was able to start on my healing journey. On December 20th, I started taking medication. Because of the babesiosis, whatever the hell it's called, I have hemolytic, I don't even know if that's how you say it, hemolytic anemia. My red blood cells are being destroyed faster than I could make new ones, which is very scary and very exhausting. The worst symptom that I've had is my neck is extremely stiff and painful all of the time, to the point where it hurts extremely bad to write. It hurts extremely bad to type. Playing guitar even hurts. Using this hand hurts, using chopsticks, anything. Doing this, hurts. The other symptoms, inflammation throughout my body, painful joints, sore muscles. Every morning when I wake up and before I go to sleep, the entire day it feels like this, but it's worse when I wake up because I think oh, maybe today's the day I'm gonna be better, and then I just feel like I got hit by a bus, and it feels similar to a severe flu. It's been going on since the beginning of October without any break at all. I'm kind of used to the pain right now, which sucks. Realize what I can do, what aggravates it even more. No matter what position I'm in pretty severe pain that I would not wish upon my worst enemy. I do have a very high pain tolerance, which I think is part of the reason why it took so long to reach a diagnosis. Really, I advocated for my health and I didn't give up, even when all these doctors were like, no, you just have this or that, or you don't have anything, we can't tell. I was like, do I have an infection? They were like, probably not, even though my blood work looks so abnormal. I think because I wasn't displaying a lot of pain, and don't really, unless you live in the same house as me, people don't really know what's going on inside of my body and how excruciatingly painful it is. So I'm glad that I was my own best advocate, or else I would not have been able to get to treatment by December 20th. I don't have a mild case. I had to go on a lower dose because if too many of the parasite gets killed off at once, I could go into a toxic overload. It's dying off, and that makes me feel really sick. I'm nauseous pretty much all the time. I'm dizzy a lot of the time. I think the most frequently asked question right now is, are you feeling better? I'm not feeling better. I actually feel worse most of the time, and that is because the parasite is dying off. My brain is slowed down a lot from this as well, so I'm sorry that I'm talking slow or maybe don't make as much sense. I have a very positive outlook. Like, I'm not gonna let this stop me. I'm not going to stop playing music. I'm writing a lot of songs, actually. It's been quite inspiring. That's been one of the biggest blessings of it is, it's inspiring songs, and I live for songs. I'm gonna still be recording. I'm not playing as many shows. I'm doing a few gigs in LA, but I'm not touring right now because I don't have the stamina. But I'm excited to get back on the road as soon as I possibly can, and I'm doing everything in my power to get better. I eat really healthy. I avoid triggers. I avoid stress. I go on a lot of walks. We got this really cute dog, Alio, and he's just reminding me how precious life is, and made me go on walks every day, and that's been helping me to heal and move my body. Even though it hurts to move my body, it's still good to move my body. My mental health is good even through all of this. I just have a very long recovery ahead of me. I'm very slowed down right now, doing everything I can to get better. I'll make more videos. If you have questions, leave them in the comments, and I'll try to make another video and get to them as soon as I possibly can. But I want to thank everyone for their support through this. It definitely sucks to feel like I have to pause my career right now. I know that it's for my health, and I'm gonna come back feeling so much better. I mean, I look forward to the day where this is all not hurting anymore. I know that day will come. I have a lot of hope for it, and I know I'm gonna feel so good. Like, compared to this, like, I can't wait for the relief. So this is my honest truth right now, and I wanted to be transparent about what's going on. I love you all so much. Thank you for the support. Okay, bye.